Good morning, folks. This is Brett with Grab to Branch. This morning we're gonna head out and go get. We're gonna cut down what's left of an ash tree, and then haul the trunk home. And so they've already done the majority of the work on it. They just didn't have a saw big enough to get the trunk down. So we're gonna take the Husqvarna 372 XP and go cut her down for them. This is some friends of ours from church, and so that's what we're doing today. It's 49 degrees, a little bit of a breeze. Supposed to hit 60 today, I think. So it's just going to be a gorgeous day compared to the below freezing temperatures we have had. So last night, last video, I had that little log that we picked up out of the highway on here, and I didn't take it off because I was going to throw it up on the log horse, but that was yesterday or 2 days ago. And then this project came up yesterday. They asked me if I could help them out, so I had to drop it off. I dropped it off over with my other logs. It was pretty easy. I unstrapped it and pushed it off, so didn't have to use the winch or nothing. So I'm gonna grab my saw and a couple other things, and we'll get out of here. They just live about 2 miles off to the northeast there, so we're going to drive over there and get this done. Hopefully it's 10 something now. Hopefully I'm going to be home by noon, so that's what the goal is. So we'll get back with you in a minute. Hey folks, so right here as I'm firing up the saw, look at that dust blowing up there. That is from the exhaust of my saw. It's actually ashes, and that exhaust pipe I got on there, it's like a leaf blower, so it throws some exhaust. So this is the tree. It's about 10 foot from the top of it to where I'm cutting right there, and maybe just a hair over 10. And now I've cut a fair amount of smaller trees down, but I haven't done a whole lot of bigger trees. I would consider this a bigger tree. It's, I think, 29, 30 inches or something like that. Most of the trees I've cut down are in the 10 to 12 inch range, so I don't have a lot of experience. I've cut down 2 or 3 trees this size, and so I get a little leery because I haven't got enough experience with it. And so I cut a wedge, and then I decided to cut a bigger wedge just so that we'll get that knocked out of here with the hammer. There we go. And then the challenge is more on the back side. See, we've got a nice front cut right there. That's good. And then I've drawn a line with my chainsaw where I want that to hit, but I can't see my line from where I'm standing there. And I didn't realize I was holding the saw at an angle, and I cut down under my line. And this is just from, not having a lot of experience. I just pointed at it going, yeah, I missed my line. And so that ends up presenting a few problems. I mean, I think that I probably could have just went ahead and just cut this like it was no problem, and it probably would have ended up going. But in the moment, I guess I just wasn't figuring that out. So, but you'll see here over the next minute or two what all we went through. All right, folks, a little tired. I made a rookie mistake and cut down at an angle and missed my cut in the front on this side. I'm good on the other side, but I didn't cut level, so that's my fault.
Yeah, right there, just lost the chain. So you can see right here, my coat's hanging on this hand pump, and so it can't come this way. It can't go the opposite way because of the sidewalk. We didn't want to break the sidewalk, and I didn't want to put it in the yard. So at this point, we've tied a rope on it, and just to kind of make sure that we get it going the right direction. And the homeowner is over pulling on it. You'll see here in a second, a neighbor comes running up to help. So yeah, limbs sticking straight out this way, that was putting some weight back towards the yard, and that was what I was worried about. It was, when I first started cutting, it sat back on me just a hair, started to pinch the saw. That's why I initially started putting wedges in, and so that's just what the challenge was. But the ultimate challenge was just me not cutting right.
This is the other homeowner. So we can see here that I made multiple cuts into the center there and just wasn't hitting the same spot. That's why it was so hard to get that thing cut off there. So that's what happens when you're a rookie at this. So anyway, we got her down. Now we got to get her loaded up on the trailer. Beautiful trailer over there. I don't know who you are. You are?
I'm Joey the neighbor.
Joey the neighbor. Thanks for coming by and pulling the rope with us, Joey.
Well, I seen him throw a rope on there and I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah, yeah. So, well, she's down. So now we just clean up the mess and we'll get out of here. Actually, I'm fixing to show you a trick of the trade, so stay right there. I'm gonna back up. No, really, don't crank. Just put that at an angle so it's not on the tire. There you go. Yeah, somewhere in there.
About 6 inches or more. Little more, right there. Go forward just a hair, you bumped it. Right there.
Let's pop the beam off. Don't. Let's pop the beam off. We're cheating as much as we can here.
We'll try to swing it up there.
Much as we can. Just slide it forward a little bit. If we can get it high enough that we can just set it on it and then just crank the back end, it saves a lot of energy, you know?
Yep.
It's on that frame right there. I know, I'm watching.
You got about a foot. Now you're dragging along.
Yeah, I think that's about as small we're going to get.
A lot higher than it was.
Closer.
But now you can crank, Bill.
So see, we just raised that log about a foot and a half, maybe more, just by backing up. And the log was kind of resting up against a tree root, so that kind of helped us hold it in place. I mean, if it's just regular grass, flat grass, that probably wouldn't have worked, but I saw that it was against a tree root, and I thought we'd have a good chance of making that happen. So here we're just cranking it up, getting everything to fit. It's getting around all the little pieces on the crossbeam, and we'll get it set down. So we didn't have to crank too much on the front end. The back end we're going to have to crank, so it's just the way it is. So I really appreciate Joel chipping in with help. It gets pretty tiring with just one person doing all this, so I'm glad he was willing to do a good portion of it.
Just for the record, I don't think Joel's ever worked so hard giving away a log.
That is where the back muscles and arm muscles really kick in. We're picking up the fatter end. There's a lot of weight there. I used my log estimator. This thing came out to 2,700 pounds. So 2,700 pounds is a green log. So. Now you'll notice Joel pulled that bar over there, and that was when that trailer gets fully loaded. It was, I think it was springing out just even a quarter of an inch, and so he had to pull those bars together in order to get that to mount.
So with this, you don't let it all the way down.
You leave it.
Because you want that to hold on to it just in case there's a problem.
Just in case you hit the gas pedal across the highway.
Huh?
Just in case you hit the gas pedal across the highway.
We on it?
Yep.
All right, folks, we got it loaded up. As always, it became a little bit of a goat rope, but we got it on there, got a strap on it. On the front of it, the chains are still holding the back of it. Got her and all of our pins in. She's a pretty good sized log. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. God bless y'all. Come back and see us next time.